lit?
No, I just want to see the line that I drew.
And you're
As,
leaving
as
a,
you can see, I cut, but the line is still there.
and you're leaving a slight.
I have a
There you go.
stone.
How are your
Yeah,
little
exactly.
grape clusters coming out?
My,
So you're doing like the hands of the
Those
clock? or-
mini settings that you have fused together?
I haven't done them yet. Maybe I'll do them today. I have to work out how I want to, talking about the sapphires?
Yeah.
I have to arrange the sapphires first to see how I want to do it, and then I'll,
So I got all the castings, and now I'm gonna need to remove extra wax that I do not need.
Huh. How much wider do you stay?
No, you just cut according to the shape of the bezel.
Okay.
Try not to leave too much because that's just extra work.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is that blue piece, would you normally make it that thick?
No,
No,
I just happen to have
Yeah,
it,
that's
but
what I
I'll shave it.
you don't have to, I'm just asking.
So could you
Well,
use
depends on
that
the
thin
thickness of
sheet
the
to do
stone.
that also, the black sheet?
That's the thinnest that it gets.
Okay.
Carving wax, that's the thinnest. It doesn't come thinner than that. But you can definitely shave it.
if you want to buy wax, you can get it in an assortment.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
like a thin sheet of that.
Yeah.
Are you sure that's the carving wax that you
I don't,
got?
you know, it's
It's a little
green, I know it's
Warm it
green.
up.
No,
and put it
it's
through a set of
it's
rollers.
it's not carving.
Okay.
Not if
You
it's in
could
like
just get
little
a
tiny
sheet.
sheets.
Because if you have a sheet
Oh,
of
I didn't
wax,
hear
and
you
you try to
could buy
tie
them
it
that
like you
thin?
just did, you're
Yeah.
gonna go right through.
Can I have your
Yeah.
cylinder burr
Yes.
because I killed mine?
And
Cylinder
very,
burr.
very, very thin.
What do you mean you killed? You're saying,
So are you're gonna follow the angle that you did on
Yeah.
the original
Yes,
bezel
Yeah.
as well?
yes. Well, you don't have to, but I will. But you can make it
Yeah,
looking
you
like a belly.
Okay.
You can make the galley as wide as you want, can't you? Or should it be the size of the matchstick?
Whatever you want. I just think that if the opening is big, kind of looks like you couldn't make it better. But I understand that my aesthetics may be weird.
I think we all are weird.
Pretty much.
Thank you.
Well, then
We
you're
all
talking
found
to-
ourselves
you're
to
talking
very
to
weird
the right
people.
group of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all, I just said, we're all weird. We all found each other.
Look where we spend Saturdays. Look around here.
It's true.
You're on my anniversary.
Right.
You better have plans to make up for it.
Yeah,
I'm making her rings.
I was going to say, whose choice was
That's
that?
how I got it.
and it's going to be
That's how I
ready
got
for their
off.
next anniversary. Different IOU.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be like, well, I learned how to do it.
Someday I'll make you a ring. Slip an IOU in the card. You did get a card.
Not
Oh,
yet.
crap. He's worse than I am.
The sentence at 4, right?
Yes, the card store should still be open.
We could print the card out of a matchbook.
Use the matchbook and say this, and we'll take the matches out and say, there's no match for you.
Oh, wow. There's an experienced man right there.
I like that.
Thinking on the fly.
I keep matchbooks in my car.
Yeah, thinking on the fly. Wait a minute, there was no
Watch your
match
mouth.
for me for Christmas, too.
Wait a sec.
Hey, no match, no match.
But, yeah.
It was cute
Sometimes
once.
You know, you
Once.
design. If you look in,
Amazing.
book and you look at that, you'll see some have designs in it.
Bunch of kids went in that room.
From the side.
And they didn't come out. I was like, and they're awfully quiet.
Now that's the secret.
A completely forgot, and I just didn't know what to do, and I went out and I actually picked up a couple of acorns.
Now, as you can see, this is pretty solid, and
Yeah.
She said,
we don't need
"We're gonna
that.
these."
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna
You're gonna make a hole in the middle?
first we're gonna make it a little thinner, and I need a divider. Can anybody get me a divider?
Leona,
I have several here.
Yep, got it.
Okay.
So with the divider, we're going to figure out the same height for this edge to be a guideline.
So are you doing it based on the bottom of the stone? The
Top
thickness
of the
is-
bezel. Based on the higher end of
Right,
the bezel.
but based on the total height of the stone, so the stone is going to be
Yes.
covered?
It'll be cradled.
Yes, so it has a seat or
Basically to
whatever.
protect the
Techni-
bottom of the stone.
Yeah, so it doesn't get all,
Why wouldn't you have just used a thicker piece of wax to begin with, rather than adding this extra step to?
I could have.
you could do in your hands.
Logic rearing its
So you
ugly
see-
head.
You see that line? That indicates how much I need to shave from the bottom. That's the line.
Let me see.
Could you show it?
Over here.
Yep,
you see?
yep, I
A
see
little
it.
more than
It's
half
right
of the
there.
thickness.
See the little scratch mark?
You see the scratch mark?
There's a guy with
Yeah.
confidence.
Oh my God!
Because that would not come out level if Jim
No,
was doing
not it. I would never.
it. Would be this
I would be
thick on
cutting
one
my
side,
finger,
not
I
thick
think.
on the other.
Well, with the divider?
Well, let's
No,
see
with-
what I'm going to be cutting.
Way it's cutting it.
Plus,
Oh my
plus it's
God!
wax.
Yeah, but still, it's a
Still,
gutsy
it's-
move.
Yeah. Oh, you moved your hand. That was a
I
good
feel so
resave.
great.
Is here-
The wax powder that you took off, that tends not to stick to the
Because he
clean
doesn't need that.
piece you're working
Because
on,
what
right?
you're actually doing is
The
protecting
powder, if you lay
bottom
it
of the
down,
stone.
I would
The
think that
stone
powder
on
would
the
stick to it every time you'd have to
original
clean it a
one,
million
you
No,
times.
no, it's carving
So
wax.
you're
That it's not
protecting-
sticky.
so you're
It doesn't have
protecting the
that
bottom of the
property.
stone.
Ah,
You see, whatever is sticky, you cannot machine. This wax you can.
that's
You can cut, and you have this.
I guess it's different chemistry.
You know what component they leave out
Yeah.
to do that?
Will that blade
Serrated,
cut your
I don't know.
fingers?
You mean the thicker
Yes.
piece?
Yes.
For the original one.
Is that a round blade?
It's the round wax
spiral
blade.
blade?
Spiral,
I
the spiral
think
blade.
that's
not-
the mis-
It's a wax blade
the
spiral.
message comes.
That's not too bad.
It makes sense. You change direction.
You won't need stitches.
Doesn't go so deep.
No, you don't need stitches with those.
No, oh, look at that. And it's really flat.
I got here after the stone was selected. Is that a garnet?
No, it's
that's
an
an
amethyst.
Oh, it is, because it looks so red under the light.
It's in purple wax.
Special lights.
I think that's because you had lack of sleep last night.
I did sleep last night
Oh, okay.
for a change. And instead of a florist,
Why did you
we
use
ran
the
it
burr
forward.
first? Was there a little spot that you needed to get?
you need
Burr
like a
is a
bump?
little more efficient. It's not as precise, but it's more efficient. That's
Okay.
why.
Because you seem to go after a certain spots and
What?
then use the file. When you use the burr
Well,
first.
you see,
Like he
Barbara,
could see something
I
we couldn't
have,
see.
I have the guideline, and I see where I need to
I see.
cut more. So
Mm-hmm.
according to that,
And the burr is very aggressive, so you don't want to go too fast, right?
And you want to keep it a
yeah,
smooth
no, you,
pattern,
you
otherwise
don't, you don't
can
want to
make a
go
dip.
too fast. You don't want to jerk your hand. But it's not, I mean, it doesn't happen in an instant. It takes time, so you really can observe what you're doing. You really can see what you're doing. Now we can clean the outside, make sure that the gallery part fits the upper portion of the design, or the bezel in this case.
Are you angling the bottom part?
I,
Yeah, it's like
I make them
following the
like
contour.
continuation of the same shape. Now, the outside pretty much done. Now we can, although we can add settings, I'm just gonna try to make something cool.
Something for
Look at the way my hands are connected to each other.
On the first day of class, we were all sitting there at FIT, and he starts talking about relief, and he goes, "So does anybody here know what I mean by relief?" So I go, "Rolling." And the whole class started laughing, and he hated me from that day on. He tried to fail me every way he could.
No sense of humor.
What did you take there?
What?
What did you take at FIT?
Fashion design.
Fashion. I was teaching at jewelry
Oh, did you?
department.
When did you teach there?
Actually, last year, I did something. Just one class.
I took a pub class, I took a casting class and a wax class. I'm pretty sure Arthur Angelino is not there anymore, and he was pretty up there 30 years ago. And Frank Braley, he was the casting teacher. They're probably way retired by now.
I've been teaching there for maybe 7 years. I've only one subject. I teach mechanical drawing for jewelry.
Oh, really?
You know, of a foreign country or something, if there's no scale.
Trying to come up with design.
Didn't work. Yeah, I didn't realize that. What are we going to do? Next time. I have more wax. I didn't either. That's why I started scratching. I said, what the hell? That's stupid. This is so much smarter.
That's Robbie Gunn.
There you go.
So I drew something like this. Let's say it's a dog. Is that you cut absolutely vertically. Don't wiggle the blade. Or should I say don't wiggle with the blade.
Are you on the line or outside the line?
On the line.
I didn't know you could use a regular blade on
He's
wax.
on the line.
Yeah. That's what I meant. Because I always thought you had to go like on the outside of it. But
I thought it would get
Well, it
too
depends on
up.
what you're doing.
Until
Well, you
you
basically
endorse
like
your
drawing the
outside
line, so you have to
Sounds
be
good
very
to me.
precise. And whatever makes you more precise, going on the line or over the line.
Yeah, that.
What number blade is that?
I think it's 3-0.
So it's very fine.
That's pretty much what we use for metal.
Yeah, 3-0.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, it's not very fine. It goes up to 10-0.
Oh, I have 8.
He's cutting his way into it. Yeah, he just cut from the
8
side.
0. 8 breaks very quickly. Even
If you're going to go from the middle out, you have to drill a hole, put the blade through.
That's what I'm doing.
sure my battery's going to die in a minute. Start with your wax. So you're using that to push, to
To
hold
push
it apart?
down. Unfortunately. So I pushed it up,
Wow.
and I think that will make pretty cool. So now we have to make it look perfect on the back. So first of all, we're going to have to seal all this cut. So I'm going to go with the hot tip all the way around. Try not to poke through.
And the temperature you're using is a high temperature?
It's hot.
Yeah.
Can you use those like battery powered ones for this kind of stuff? or
For
it's not-
for very, very limited time and area.
Because it's too
So
hot?
you're going to be doing
No,
this,
it's
get the
not-
right tool.
Yeah, it's not efficient. I mean, it's good for
Yeah, he's just
like really
like welding
fine
all the way
work,
around.
Okay.
and the battery
No,
lasts
I'm good.
at most 1 hour.
Oh,
Okay.
what good is that? Yeah.
How much do these things cost?
150?
It's like $150. This is the best one,
Yeah.
by the way. You can get it cheaper.
What's it called?
Waxer.
Waxer.
This one
Giles.
is called Precision Waxer.
It's made by Giles.
But when you get it, if you see the handle on,
When you get it,
Yeah, right. Once you're introduced, it's not a matter of if, right?
you should make sure that the handle is not metal.
yeah,
Yeah.
it comes
Because-
with the metal aluminum
It-
body
because-
of the handle,
Yeah,
and it warms up. So when
Very
you work,
much.
it's kind of uncomfortable.
So you have to get a different
So you
handle?
bridge
no,
it.
this
you get
one is
this
made
one,
of-
it comes
of
with the
like
black
plastic
handle.
ebony.
It's kind of like a plastic.
Are you
So the
tapering
crooked
with
one
more
has
wax?
aluminum
Is that what
and-
you're
No,
doing?
I'm making the back same
Flat.
level.
Right.
So, and the rest of the it's called spring gauge. That's how it works, and on a dial you see how thick
It's like
this
a
place
caliper.
is. Let's say it says 2.5 millimeters.
You have one of those.
Yeah.
And what thickness are you going to go for? At least 1
Oh,
millimeter?
let's say 2. Let's say I would like to have kind of hefty piece. Not everybody likes light. Especially the ones that need to hollow it.
So you're looking for translucency now? What are you adding to that?
It's my tip.
Ah.
It's more convenient for me.
Size handle is that?
It's called quick change.
Quick change.
You don't need it.
Well, the thing is that it's only designated for one size of burrs. Like if you want something this big, it's not good. Just for this size. That's why change is quick. What I wouldn't like that after hollowing out, the inside doesn't look uniform. So I would try to find a way to either make it uniform or make it look like I intended it to be like that. And there are, you get designers back.
So that's, are you just pressing lightly in each spot? moving it?
Lightly, you just sink this like 1/3 of the size into the material.
Good point.
I call it and I'm gonna start again by creating the seat of the stone. It's better if you watch from that side.
Come over here. You're not going to see it.
Oh, it's silly.
We have the stone handy so we can try to fit it in.
Wow.
Now, is that hole you're making cone shaped, or are you making it?
I make it the cone shape because I need to.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Wow. So close. No, it's a graver. The graver.
Exactly, blade is twist.
And slice your finger.
Slicing yourself.
Oh, that too.
Oh, that's thick.
I
Yeah.
could do that with any blade.
Okay, that's a piece.
Do you holding it on more of an angle now or the same angle?
On an angle.
The same angle as it was before. You didn't change it just then.
Oh, wait, was that
Well, you play with it. Well, you see, it almost fits there.
Yeah.
We just need to.
was
do
that
a
green
little-
piece of wax solid like a ring, sort of?
It was a piece of wax that I cut out of the block and I
Okay.
turned it into a cylinder shape.
So it was square and then you rounded it
Yeah,
off?
you can get the round ones. They come.
They come solid
Yeah, they come with a hole.
and with all.
They come as tubes.
Or
They come as
solid.
ring
They come
ring
solid.
thingies.
Ring tubes.
Not ring
Ring
size
thingies.
one, but they when I regret that I have only 2 hands.
Oh my.
So I don't know what happened, but I mean I do know what happened. Anyway, stone is sitting like this, and this is the bezel that's supposed to cover the tip.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really measure it, but I was supposed to measure the distance between here and there. Then I would make the bezel deep enough. But this is basically the shape.
Wow.
You can make not one.
Oh.
That's the
Is that
I
the
was
brush you were
thinking.
talking about?
See the silver part?
Yes.
That's what I was talking about. Clean
So where do you get a brush like that?
We have them in the
Yeah?
closet, sort of.
We do?
brush is it? What
Not exactly.